Okay. Big problems getting the camera working today. Time for another episode of Random Thoughts from a Crazed Mind, the worst video channel on YouTube. And today I'm going to be talking about why I would still put all of my money in brokerage CDs. Is this actually working? I can't not tell. Yes, it is. Okay. I'm not going to edit that out. We're going straight through it. Okay, so I did a brokerage CD video, which is still getting views. I think it's even getting more views than it's ever gotten. Actually, one of the videos that I did along with that video actually has passed it because it talked about why I put my money in the brokerage CDs. That actually has passed the other one. So we have a hot item here on our hands. Give the people what they want. That's the motto here at Random Thoughts from a Crazed Mind. People want CD videos. You're going to get CD videos. Okay? So, now, when I made that video, Ally Bank CD was at 2.85%. And, interest rates are all the way up to like 4.75% now. That's just unbelievable. So, I kind of screwed that one up. But that's not all bad because just yesterday or the day before, can't remember, the time flies when you're having fun, I sold one of my CDs. I mentioned that you can sell a broken CD. And I mentioned that you would get ripped off in that process. And I have to say, I don't think I really got that ripped off, actually. I did take a hit, a big time hit on the principal. But I thought that the price was actually better than I was expecting. So I went ahead and sold it. And then I went all the way out to 2060 and bought a Tennessee Valley Authority bond for 4.75% for over 30 years. Okay, so boy, I'm really happy to have that. I mean, that was a great trade. So I'm going to benefit from this going up. I'll make a little bit of appreciation on that bond. So the money that I lost by going in too early on that short-term bond, I'm going to make up for most likely some point in the future when that Tennessee Valley Authority bond will go up to like 104 or 105 probably when interest rates come down to 3% or something. If that happens, who knows? Maybe it doesn't happen, but that's my expectation anyway. And if I can make 4.75% for the rest of my life, I mean, wow, I'll take it. I'm not worried at all about the stock market or anything else. What it's going to do, I don't expect anything good, and I don't care if it makes 10%. I'm making almost 5. That's fine with me. So I put a good chunk of my money, not as much as I would like, but it's Tennessee Valley Authority. I mean, it's not AAA. I'm hoping, my goal, and my hope, I don't think it's going to happen, but my hope is that Treasury bonds get up to 4, and then that's my long-term goal. I want to make 4% lifetime, and I will lock that in for the rest of my life, and then I will be set for a really nice income for the rest of my life. No financial worries whatsoever. Not that I have a whole lot right now, but that will be the ideal scenario for me. So when that happens, that's what I'm going to do. Is my plan. If it happens, which I don't think it's going to happen, but we're getting close. It was up to 3.8 when I bought that long-term bond. I got a pretty good price on that. And so what I'll do when we get to 4, if that happens, is I will sell all of my brokerage CDs. I'll take whatever hit I need to take, and I will go into the 30-year Treasury at 4% with everything. So that's the plan. But the title of this video is why I would still put all my money into brokerage CDs brokered CDs now you can get the 5-year for 4.3. I talked about that in my last video when I talked about what is a callable CD. And that so now you can get 4.75 on a 1-year. You can get 4.3 on a 5-year. And I put a small amount of money into the 5-year CD, some interest that I had accumulated recently from one of the CDs, the one that I just sold actually. And so that went to the 4.3, which I think is a great deal. I don't know what's going to happen with short-term interest rates here. We're getting to the point where the Fed's going to have to start backing off on interest rates pretty soon. They're not going to just keep climbing and climbing and climbing. At some point, there's going to be a panic point, and the stock market's going to start going down too much, or the economy is just going to really keel over. Probably the stock market's going to hold because the stock market is still expecting the Fed to not raise rates. So it's not really falling for the Fed's bluff. It has come down quite a bit, but it's still not falling any particular amount, and it's probably not going to. I don't think. I mean, the stock market's just betting that the Fed's going to wind up trying to prop the stock market back up. So, or going to lower rates, and then they're going to have this kind of a good environment for stocks. So there's not a lot of worry about the market going down from the stock market point of view. For most people, it may still go down a lot, but why would I still put all of my money? Well, you're getting a great. Why would I still put all of my money into brokerage CDs? You're getting great yields here, 4.3% for 5 years. I'm forecasting a 4% long-term return on the stock market. Tops. You're beating the stock market basically, in my opinion, over the next 5 years with 4.3. So certainly you're going to beat it from where it was earlier when I was doing that video. I don't even know what the level of the stock market was, but it was a lot higher than it is now. So that was a pretty good call. Yeah, I mean 4.75 on the 1 year, I think it is, 4 point something on a 2 year. Those are great deals, and 4.3 on a 5 year. I mean, I can't even believe that's real. But like I mentioned in that video, if you do shop around for callable CDs right now, make sure you check to see if it, or brokerage CDs, make sure to check if it's callable, because most of these are callable, because the banks don't want to get stuck with these 5-year CDs. So they're making all these things callable. So you could get roped into something that wouldn't be that good of a deal. You might want to stick to the 1 year. And if you think interest rates are going to stay high, stick to the 1 year, and then just move that into 1-year CDs over and over again while interest rates are up. But I think the 5 year is great, because I don't think 5 years from now probably interest rates can be back down to 2, maybe 1, maybe 0. So I think those are great value, and so good to lock in that Capital One 4.3% CD, available through most brokerage firms. Not making an investment recommendation, but that's what I bought. That's what I like, or I bought a little bit of it. Most of it I put into the Tennessee Valley Authority bond, very long term. That was a really pretty crazy move on my part, but I like that a lot. I'm really happy to have it. And still, CDs, great value right now, great value for the future. As long as you can get these rates on CDs, I would definitely take it. The stock market, if the market goes down, you can sell that CD like I just did. Didn't really get even marked down the usual 1%, so far as I can tell. I mean, I thought it was a totally fair deal. I did take a hit on it. It would hurt. It hurt a lot, but went long term. So, if ever the market falls, I can get right out of that Tennessee Valley and make a nice appreciation if the interest rates go down. That thing's going to really go up in value if that happens. And if it doesn't, I make 4.7% the rest of my life. I mean, I'll take it. That is one heck of a deal so far as I'm concerned. I never thought I'd be able to make 4% for the rest of my life. So I got a good, nice chunk of my portfolio in that, and hopefully I'll be able to move the rest of my money long term at 4%. That's my goal, and things are looking pretty good. I don't think we're going to get there, so probably we're going to be buying these CDs for a good while. But yep, I was a little bit early on that call, but things have worked out well. Stick with the plan. Keep making that interest, even if interest rates go up. You just get to reinvest at higher rates. I hope they stay up for a while. I hope they stay up for a couple years, and I can get my money in at a good value for a longer period of time and make a good amount of money on my investment, which I haven't been doing for quite some time. And so that's another CD video. Give the people what they want. If the people want CD videos, you're going to get CD videos right here at Random Thoughts, McCrae's Mind, the worst video channel on YouTube. Thanks for watching, YouTube. That's all for now.